Hello everyone, welcome to Scoreboard Gaming. In today's video, we're gonna look 4 underrated Sega Genesis games. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe, also, hit the notification button, so let's go straight to the video. DYNAMITE HEADDY. DYNAMITE HEADDY is a classic platformer game developed by Treasure and released for the Sega Genesis in 1994. DYNAMITE HEADDY features innovative gameplay that sets it apart from many other platformers of its time. You control the titular character, HEADDY, who is a puppet with a detachable head. The game's primary mechanic revolves around using HEADDY's head as a versatile weapon. You can shoot your head at enemies, objects, and platforms to attack, grab items, and swing around the environment. HEADDY can also collect various power-ups that give him different head abilities, such as a vacuum head, hammer head, and even a fish head. The levels are diverse and filled with unique challenges, including numerous boss battles that often require creative use of HEADDY's abilities. The game's difficulty ramps up progressively, providing a challenging experience for players. DYNAMITE HEADDY is known for its vibrant and colorful 2D graphics. The game features detailed and imaginative character designs, including HEADDY himself, who can change his head to take on different forms. The levels are visually distinct, each with its own theme and set of enemies. The graphics push the limits of the Sega Genesis hardware, providing a visually appealing experience that has aged well over the years. The game's soundtrack, composed by Norio Hanzawa, is a standout feature. The music is catchy and fits the game's whimsical and energetic atmosphere perfectly. Each level has its own unique musical theme, enhancing the overall experience. The sound effects are also well designed and contribute to the game's charm. The story of DYNAMITE HEADDY is set in the fantastical world of North Town, which is under threat from the evil puppet master, Dark Demon. HEADDY, the hero of the story, must save his puppet friends and the world from Dark Demon's grasp. Throughout the game, you'll encounter a cast of quirky characters, both allies and enemies, who add humor and depth to the narrative. The story unfolds as you progress through various levels, each with its own story elements and challenges. In conclusion, DYNAMITE HEADDY is a unique and entertaining platformer, known for its innovative gameplay, colorful graphics, memorable music, and whimsical story. It remains a beloved classic among retro gaming enthusiasts and is worth trying out for anyone looking for a fun and challenging gaming experience. BIOHAZARD Battle. BIOHAZARD Battle is a shoot-'em-up game developed by Sega in 1992. It's known for its side-scrolling gameplay, unique organic-themed graphics, and challenging level design. In BIOHAZARD Battle, players control a variety of different biomechanical ships as they navigate through side-scrolling levels filled with hordes of organic and mechanical enemies. The game offers both single-player and two-player cooperative modes, allowing players to team up to take on the alien menace. One of the notable features of the game is the ability to customize your ship's weapon configuration. Players can collect power-ups throughout the levels to change their ship's weapon type and enhance its capabilities. These weapons include homing missiles, lasers, and spread shots, among others. The gameplay is fast-paced and requires quick reflexes to dodge enemy attacks and obstacles. Each level ends with a challenging boss battle that often has intricate attack patterns to decipher. BIOHAZARD Battle is known for its unique and visually striking graphics. The game's art style is heavily inspired by organic and biological themes, with many of the enemies and environments resembling mutated creatures and biological structures. The graphics take advantage of the Sega Genesis hardware to create detailed and imaginative alien landscapes. The game's visual design is a standout feature, and it sets BIOHAZARD Battle apart from more traditional sci-fi shoot-'em-ups. The game's soundtrack, composed by Norio Hanzawa, complements the alien and otherworldly atmosphere of the game. The music is atmospheric and fits well with the game's setting. Sound effects are appropriately sci-fi and add to the overall immersive experience. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world where Earth has been overrun by a biomechanical alien menace. Players take on the role of pilots who must fight their way through the alien-infested landscapes to save humanity. The story is delivered through brief text-based interludes between levels, but the primary focus of the game is on its action-packed gameplay. In conclusion, Biohazard Battle is a classic shoot-'em-up, known for its unique visual style, challenging gameplay, and cooperative multiplayer option. It's a game that has garnered a following among fans of the genre and is often remembered for its distinctive alien and organic-themed graphics. If you enjoy retro shoot-'em-up games, Biohazard Battle is worth giving a try. General Chaos. General Chaos is an RTS developed by Game Refuge Incorporated and published by Electronic Arts. It was released in 1994. The game is notable for its humorous take on military combat and its fast-paced gameplay. In General Chaos, players take control of one of two generals, General Chaos or General Havoc, each with their own unique squad of soldiers. The game can be played in single-player mode against an AI opponent or in two-player mode where one player controls General Chaos and the other controls General Havoc. The objective of the game is to capture the enemy's bases while defending your own. You control a squad of 5 soldiers, each with distinct abilities and weapons, including a flamethrower, bazooka, machine gun, and hand grenade. The game's real-time nature means you must make quick decisions, issue orders to your troops, and adapt to changing battlefield conditions. General Chaos also features a humorous and cartoonish art style, adding to the game's charm. The soldiers engage in comical animations during combat, and the game doesn't take itself too seriously. The game offers 2 main modes. Campaign mode. In this mode, you choose one of the generals and progress through a series of missions, gradually increasing in difficulty as you go. Each mission presents different challenges and objectives. Versus mode. This is a 2-player mode where you and a friend can go head-to-head, each controlling one of the generals. It's a fun and competitive way to enjoy the game. General Chaos features a soundtrack that complements the game's lighthearted and humorous tone. The music is catchy and suits the fast-paced action. Sound effects are used to enhance the comical nature of the game. General Chaos is often remembered as a unique and enjoyable RTS game for the Sega Genesis. It stands out for its accessible gameplay and humorous presentation, which made it a hit among fans of the platform. While it may not be as well known as some other Sega Genesis titles, it has a dedicated following and is considered a classic in its own right. In conclusion, General Chaos is an RTS known for its fast-paced and humorous take on military combat. It offers both single-player and 2-player modes, making it a great choice for those looking for a lighthearted and entertaining gaming experience. Mutant League Hockey. Mutant League Hockey is a sports video game developed and published by EA. It was released in 1994 and is part of the Mutant League series, known for its over-the-top and violent take on sports. Mutant League Hockey is essentially a hockey game with a twist. It takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where teams consist of bizarre and monstrous creatures instead of human players. The gameplay follows traditional ice hockey rules but with several humorous and violent elements added. Players can engage in brutal combat during games, and the objective isn't just to score goals but also to incapacitate or eliminate members of the opposing team. The game features several gameplay modes, including exhibition, playoffs, and full season modes. In full season mode, you can take control of one of the mutant teams and lead them through a full season of hockey, complete with roster management and upgrades. Mutant League Hockey features a variety of fictional mutant teams, each with its own unique roster of bizarre and monstrous players. These teams include undead players, aliens, robots, and other fantastical creatures. Each character has unique abilities and attributes, adding depth to the gameplay. One of the defining features of the Mutant League series is its emphasis on violence and dark humor. During gameplay, players can attack and injure opponents, and injuries can range from minor issues like sprained ankles to more severe outcomes like decapitations. The humorous and often gruesome injuries add a unique and entertaining element to the game. The game's graphics are typical of the era, with a colorful and cartoonish style that matches the game's humorous tone. The arenas and character designs are visually distinct and help create the game's post-apocalyptic atmosphere. The soundtrack and sound effects are also designed to enhance the overall experience and add to the comedic atmosphere of the game. Mutant League Hockey is a cult classic among retro gaming enthusiasts. It's known for its unique blend of sports gameplay, violence, and humor, making it stand out in the sports game genre. The Mutant League series, which also includes Mutant League Football, has a dedicated fan base and is remembered fondly for its unconventional take on sports. In conclusion, Mutant League Hockey is a quirky and entertaining sports game for the Sega Genesis that combines traditional ice hockey with violent and humorous elements in a post-apocalyptic setting. It remains a beloved title for those looking for a different and lighthearted take on sports video games. And that's it for today's video. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you so much to watch. I'll see you soon. Bye.